All right. Well, obviously, we're talking about the Optimist International Essay Contest. And all of you know I'm a firm believer. What you're seeing on the screen now is the two-page application. This application is important for several reasons. Number one, it gives you the topic for the year, and I'll enlarge it enough to read it. The official topic is how my acts of service help me understand what my community means to me. And of course, it also gives you the people running the contest the rules they need to share with the students. And also importantly, of course, once a student enters this contest, we hope they'll do well and one of them will win district. But along the way, the clubs and zones and district will be doing publicity about what's going on. So the application also has space for the parent to sign, giving permission to do that. And that's an important thing for us to cover. And finally, we're getting the basic information about the student to make sure they're under 19, live within the district, all of those things. That application will accompany the essay as far as it goes. All right. Next slide. Okay, I just gave you the topic. Whoa.
You'll move me slower.
I hope Lauren knows that she is muted.
I realize that. Thank you. I was going to go the dates and the dates, but I'll go ahead and do paperwork and fees since that's up. Thank you. All right. At the club level. Oh, here we are. We've got dates. We'll go ahead. We'll do that. Sorry, guys. All right. Of course, this is now December. That means that most of the clubs should be well into their contest, whether they're going with schools, with students who have asked to join the contest from an area that doesn't have a club. As long as these students are in our district, we want them to participate if at all possible. And of course, that's an opportunity for various zones to do some club building after the fact in hopes of increasing participation, but not only in the contest, but in optimism in general. All right. Of course, the club winner always goes to the zone competition. And the date zone needs that winner is January 31st. It needs to be in the hand of the lieutenant governor. So clubs, you need to have your contest wrapped up, your judges wind up, they need to do their job, declare your winner, and then make sure it gets to your lieutenant governor. If you live close by, of course, you can do a handoff. If not, expedited mail works great. But do meet that deadline, it's important. Now, once the zone declares their winner, that and a lot of other paperwork that we'll discuss in just a moment comes to me. That deadline is February 28th. So Lieutenant Governor's February 28th is when everything needs to be in my hands. As you know, we have a district meeting the weekend before. That is a perfect time to bring everything in. Quite a few clubs did that last year. And it was very, very helpful because I could start doing the prep work for the judges that way. If you cannot come to the district meeting or cannot have your materials there, remember that February 28th is firm. Unfortunately, as most of y'all know, I don't know if you all do, I live in Temple, Georgia. We are in that mail zone that had such horrible, horrible trouble the last 2 years. That has improved, but it's not where it should be. So I deeply request that if you're going to have to mail it, use some form of expedited mail. It does not have to be registered. That's extremely expensive. But you can do those 2 or 3 day delivery folders, or you can request knowing that the mail got to the person, anything like that to get it there quickly. If you mail it on Monday, expecting it to be here Friday, probably won't happen. Also, I need to give you my mailing address. That is P.O. Box 584, Temple, Georgia, 30179. So it's P.O. Box 584, Temple, Georgia, 30179. Of course, once I get the essays and prep them, my deadline for sending the district winner into the international contest is April 15th. And part of what I have to do is certify that it has passed an AI plagiarism test. We have, the company is called Maddie Originality. OI supports it and recommends it. So I run the winning essay through that. We have good essays, and I think if we've been doing this for the last 15 years, they would have all passed. So I don't worry about it, but it is just one more item to go through. Any questions on that?
Not here.
Yes, sir.
Lauren. Lauren,
Yes.
my bucket. I noticed that you got April the 15th winner's essay and paperwork to be received at Optimist International. Our
Correct.
third quarter conference where we present those and decide the winners is April the 25th this year.
Oh, is it?
Work to make sure that we're not in conflict with OI and get everything in on time.
No, because I will have the essays in February 28th, and we will know our winner. So just 2 different dates. We'll just have to hold on to the copy of the essay a little bit longer.
Okay.
So it will work, Bob.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
So you'll go ahead and send that in, but then
Oh, yes, yes.
present
Right.
our essay at our district meeting, right?
Exactly. Basically, we'll keep the winner on the QT, but international will have the materials. Typically, it is May or June before they are ready to announce.
And I know Richard's online too. So is that going to work okay for the oratorical also? You're muted, Richard.
Hey, Bob, our system is a little bit more, and you'll see it when I go over it. But yeah, we work fully with the district the district meeting.
Okay.
Sounds good. Anything else on dates? Yes.
Think you're good to go on, Ms. Lauren.
Okay, let's talk paperwork and fees. This is very important. First of all, it's absolutely necessary to have everything I'm about to talk about every step of the way. If everything doesn't get to Optimist International, we don't even get looked at. So this is extremely important. Let me double check the page number. Yes, on page 11, and that's the picture that's up now. This is the district contest essay entry form. Okay, a lot of words. For the clubs, okay, when the club decides their winner, these things need to be turned in to the lieutenant governor. First of all, the winning essay with its cover sheet. Both are necessary because we have to have the identification of the student and we have to have their essay. And just as a PS, when you number your essays for your judges, if you're doing it on the original, please try to keep them discreet, as in small, because once they've gone through 3 contests, basically club, zone, and district, that's a lot of pieces, a lot of numbers on a page. You might even think about making a copy of your first page of the essay so you've got a clean copy to turn into zone. Okay. Anyway, so the first thing is the winning essay and the cover sheet. Second thing is that 2-page application that we talked about. Now that can be front and back. Don't worry about that. The third thing is this form, the district contest essay entry form. Now, if you enlarge that on your screen, you will notice the top part is just the basic information that is also on the application. But there is a section that the student must sign certifying that their work is original, and they have to sign and date. Then there's a section for the club chair to do. Ignore February 28, 2026. That is the lieutenant governor's date. Yours is January 31st. In bold print, you'll see number of youth in club contest. Count all the students that participated, even if the schools did an elimination round to send you the best of the best. Count every student that participated. Number one, it's good for us to know how many students are participating in this contest. And also, it helps International know that we are serious about it, we want to support it, and we do support it. So that number is important to all of us. Now, if it turns out that you're a club that just doesn't have high schools near you, or whatever the case might be, but you find a student and that student's willing to try for the scholarship, put that 1 down there. That's okay. And while I'm at it, we always talk about the contest because most areas are able to have large numbers of students participating. If, however, your club has only 1 student, that is fine. You don't have to find judges. You know they're the winner. And so all you have to do is finish up all this paperwork and get it to your lieutenant governor. You might even get it in early if you want to. So don't worry about having just 1. All right. So we've got winning essay and cover sheet, application, district contest essay entry form. Also notice at the bottom of this form, you need to state your club and give the club number and get signatures, both the chairperson and your president. So give yourself a few minutes to, give yourself time to get this form filled out. One other thing I wanted to mention, and I've done the essay as club chair for years, and I still have to remind myself of this. On your cover sheet of your winning essay, you need to print the name of your club, okay? And that is in the directions. I think they're on page 10, but be sure to put your club name on there. All right, the last thing you will need is the $35 entry fee. That check is made out to Gateway District, and it's done by the club. Those monies help support the essay contest in the district and indirectly international. The final thing is that the student who goes to international will have to have a copy of the passport or the birth certificate of that student. Number one, it's used to verify age, and number two, it's used to verify the fact that they reside within the Gateway District, okay? It's fine as long as the club has access to the information to hold that until it's required. And this day and time, that's often recommended. But just understand, if you are the fortunate club that has the district winner, there's going to have to be a quick turnaround. Electronically will be fine to get that proof to me. All right. Any questions there? Okay. For the zone contest, this whole packet comes to you. So you have your contest, you declare your winner. The winning essay will have to include all this information that I just went over for the club. The thing that's different in zone, Lieutenant Governors, is that you also send these forms of the other participants. So if you have 5 clubs send you essays, I should get 5 packets of these forms, including the entry fees. If you have 15 clubs, if you have 1 club. But it's important that every single winner from the club, it's important that their paperwork moves forward to district. The only thing I don't want is the extra essays. I just need the one winner as far as essays go. But the application, the district contest essay entry form, and the $35 entry fee need to come from all participants. Okay, anything on that? All right. That's about it, unless anybody has questions. Oh, you've got my information up there, and like I say, I just gave you my P.O. box. Please, 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 when it gets within 8 days of the deadline, if you've got any concerns, any problems, any snags, please get in touch, okay? All right, thank you.